everybody. So I thought we'd do a quick video because I have some exciting news. Tonight my daughter and I are going to the Barnes & Noble in Maple Grove, Minnesota, and we get to meet SenLinYu. She is the author of this book and then also Manticle. Both are amazing books. I highly suggest them. This one, the other one, Manticle, is a fan fiction from Harry Potter. It's a spin-off from Harry Potter, where what if Baltimore won? What if Harry dies and Baltimore wins? What would happen? And it's phenomenal. This is more adult version, and don't get me wrong, Manticle is an adult book. It's not made for kids to read. That's for Skippy, I can tell you that. Alchemized is very much a dark fantasy. I would not call it a romance. There is romance in it, and it's amazing romance, but it's not a romance book. I would never call it that. It's very, very hard to read at times. There was many scenes where I was like, okay, we're gonna pass this. I do listen to it on Audible, but I did buy the book. I think I was only in chapter 10, and I bought the book. I only buy books that I really, really, really love, and they're meant to go on my shelf then. I don't know, like 300 books on my Audible, and I don't have that many on my shelf. I maybe have 20, 30 books on my shelf, so it takes a lot to get put on my shelf. So I'm very picky about what books I'll actually buy in the paper copy. The exciting news is we get a signed copy from her. A signed copy from her. She is phenomenal. She's one of those authors that once you read her, she makes it really hard to read other authors because she's such a complex writer. It's so vivid with her words and the feeling, and just, I mean, I bawled all the way through this book. You get mad, you get furious, you get sad, you get scared. It's all the way through, and it is basically a story of this young woman named Helena, and her story through a war. You know, it's a war, and with everything going on in the U.S., I'm in the U.S., in Minnesota of the U.S., I can tell you it actually hit home a lot. I read this back in December into January, and shit was just starting to get a little crazy here, and you know, like with ice and all that, and it really, really hit home. Like a lot of the stuff that happens in here, you're like, oh yeah, I could see that happening now. Pretty easily. Unfortunately, it's something I could see happening very easily. So it's a very good story of her and her life and everything she goes through in this war. Phenomenal book. Phenomenal. I cannot express it enough. Phenomenal. Even if you're not a fantasy reader, it's still a really, really good book because you kind of forget about the fantasy part of it. And it's, yeah, you get so attached to her. It's, yeah. And the ending, I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to spoiler it, but I'm telling you, the ending, I almost threw the book. Like, in a sense, I was listening to it on audio, but, you know, the idea of, like, I was so outraged. I was like, are you kidding me? Dave came home from work, and he doesn't even know anything about it. And I'm like, blah, 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 going all off about the book, and he's just like, oh, okay, that's terrible, right? That's bad? Because I was so pissed off. It's good ending. It's nothing I would have thought. So, yeah, so tonight we get to go meet her. I'm so excited. I'll be doing some videos about it and like some of it. So yeah. All right. Bye.